everybody! So it's Thanksgiving morning, and I decided that I was going to make a turkey. I'm actually just getting together with a couple of friends, and we're going to have a big meal tonight, and yeah, should be good. But besides the turkey, we're actually doing two big courses. We're going to do turkey, stuffing, all that, and we're doing sushi. I'm a huge sushi fan, so are my friends. I grew up making it. So I decided I'm going to show you a video of me making my Thanksgiving dinner. I'm actually probably going to do two videos. I'll do one for the turkey and one for the sushi. So here's the turkey one, and here's my turkey. Let me give you a better look. Okay, so here is my turkey. Now if it looks a little odd because it's in a 5-gallon paint bucket, there's a very important reason. So the big thing is that this turkey is being brined. I've done several brines in the past, and this is by far my favorite recipe. I'm just kind of gonna go over it here with you. So first of all, a brine is, in its basic solution, a salt water solution. What it does is it pulls the moisture out of the turkey and it replaces it with more flavorful moisture, and it'll do that for a day or two. I've had this going for about a day and a half right now. As you can see though, it's a lot more than just salt water. This is actually an apple cider brine, so really flavorful. Highly recommend this recipe. So I'm just going to go over it real quick with you. Like I said, it's an apple cider brine. So I started out by taking 3 cups of apple cider and a cup of salt and a half cup of sugar, and just heating it up till it all dissolved. I actually ended up using a little more apple cider to get it to fully dissolve. Once I have all the sugar, salt dissolved in the cider, then I added another 2 cups, bringing it to a total of 5 cups of apple cider. And let's see, 4 stalks of celery, cut about 2 inches long, 3 carrots about 2 inches long, 3 oranges cut into chunks, 2 small onions cut into chunks, and a bunch of sage, thyme, and bay leaves. So there's some, you see the fresh bay leaves. There's about 6 sprigs of sage and thyme in there. And oh yeah, of course, the turkey. This guy is about 20 pounds. I don't know how to do a small turkey. So I boiled all that. I boiled the salt down. I boiled the sugar down, and then I added all that stuff in, and I let it sit. I actually let it sit overnight. You only need to let it sit for about 15 minutes or so if you're ready to brine right away. Then added 2 cups of white wine and as much water as needed to totally cover the turkey. And that's it. Then there's 2 ways of going about this. I happen to have room in my fridge, so I stuck this whole thing in my refrigerator. If you do not have room in your refrigerator, the other option is put some water in there and then fill it with ice. That way it'll stay cold and you can still brine it. And it works just as well as keeping it in the refrigerator. I'm looking really forward to this. This brine just smells amazing. So what I'm going to do here next is bring it into my kitchen. I'm going to put it in a roasting pan. I'm going to start it out a little higher at 450 degrees just for a half hour. It'll help it get nice and crispy. Lower it to 350 and cook it until it's done. So next step, oven. Here is the turkey. It is now resting. There is my nephew Ryland.
Hello.
He's going to help me.
Yes.
So you can see all the goodies there left over from the brine. I'm just going to let this sit for a few minutes, and then it's going in the oven, 450 degrees for a half hour, and then 350 degrees until it's done.
Yeah, that's good for making turkey.
Yeah. Okay, here it is. Here is the turkey. It took about 2 hours and 45 minutes. Got it up to temp. And you can see, meat thermometer, very important. You want to stick that into the thickest part of the dark meat to check your temperature. As you can see, this has a pop-up timer that hasn't popped. This is kind of, once that goes, everything is done, and if you really follow that, then you're going to dry out your white meat. So this is the best method. Now I'm going to let it rest for about a half hour, and I'm going to make some sushi. Okay, there we have it. That is the final turkey. At this point, you could just go ahead and cut it up and enjoy. Be careful, it's still going to be very hot, but with the brine turkey, if you follow this recipe, you'll find that it's going to be very moist, white and dark meat, and it'll be absolutely one of the best turkeys you ever had. At least that's what I found in my case. So if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe the channel if you would. And if you want to see my video on making the sushi, just go ahead and click on the plate of sushi here, and that'll bring you over to that video. I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.